Hey guys, Pacific Gojifan1993 here, today doing an interview with Mr. Gojifan1993. How are you?
Hello.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you 10 questions and you can just respond to them or whatever. Um, so, number one, what is your least favorite Godzilla monster?
Hmm. Least favorite Godzilla monster. I don't think a lot of people would think I would say Gabra, but I've actually kind of grown to like the monster as in what he could be. So I would say my least favorite um, might be Ibra, the sea monster. I just didn't really get anything from him.
Yeah, mine's a tie between Kamacuras and, what's his name? Gabara. Because
Hmm.
they, like, I'm not saying that I hate, them, but just not a big fan of them.
Yeah.
Okay, number two. What is your plan on figure collecting?
So just in general, like what I have planned for.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Okay. Well, in July, probably after G Fest, are coming out with more reissues for X Plus figures. So I definitely plan on continuing collecting Diamond figures, Diamond X Plus figures. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get all of them because they're saying they're going to be releasing like two a month, and I just do not have the money to pay out like $300 a month for those figures, so I'm going to have to be a little bit choosy with that. But then continuing with Bandai Creation, always got to stick with them. The next figure that's coming out from them, I think, is the 2014 12-inch figure, which I'm definitely excited to get.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks
Uh,
cool.
let's see what else. I have quit collecting NECA because I no longer support them, and I just am not caring about the figures that they're coming out with. Um, and the last thing, which was probably the newest thing that I have wanted to do, is collect SH Monster Art figures. And in the past, I have stated that I can't collect SH Monster Arts because I felt like I was too late in the game. But I feel, but it's always been eating at me in the back of my head to say, you like these, I do like SH Monster Arts. So some people think I don't like it, but I do. It's just can't, I didn't have the ways to get them. But I decided, you know what, I might as well start collecting them now before they get even more figures, before I get even more behind with the figures that are out there. And with price wise, it's some of them are really expensive, but hey, I'll save up my money um, to get them. So that's like my newest. I guess, objective for collecting is SH Monstrux. And that one's going to be a long journey. Like, I don't even know. I mean, to get all those figures, it's going to take a very long time because of price wise and availability. So, but yeah, those are my plans for collecting.
Yeah, my plan for collecting is I have like four different categories on my shelf. I have one for like big 12-inch figures, one for Pacific Rim figures, one for a figure to represent each year of Godzilla, which is going to be a pain to get like the 62 and all those other ones from the memorial box.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
and the bottom one's just other Godzilla monsters. So, but right now I'm actually working on my second SH monster. So I have only one. I have the Birth version 1995. That's the only one I have. I'm working on either getting Mogira, Gigan, or Space Godzilla because Mogira only costs $65 now apparently.
Yeah, cheap end. So,
Yeah, and like I was planning on getting Gigan, but each day it's actually going up and up, and I don't as much as I don't have that kind of money right now, so it's between those three. I don't know which one I'm gonna do, but yeah. Um, Number three. Do you ever plan on collecting NECA's Pacific Rim line?
um, yeah, well, it kind of goes along with the last answer. No, I won't be. And the thing is with NECA, with the Pacific Rim figures, I think they look fantastic. Besides the Godzilla line that they're doing, which I kind of detest now, except for the '94 figure and the 2014 figures, those were okay. But the rest of their stuff is I don't care for now. But the Pacific Rim figures, on the other hand, it seems like NECA they take more time and detail with those figures. Those figures are fantastic, but I won't be collecting them because for me, Godzilla is enough when it comes to collecting because there's so much to collect with that franchise that I just can't afford to get into another franchise. Some people ask me if I'm going to be buying like Ultraman figures or Gamera figures, and I can't. It's just like I don't want to get into a whole nother series of collecting with that. So, so no, I won't be collecting any Pacific Rim figures, even though they do look fantastic. So.
Yeah, for the Pacific Rim figures, they're kind of a side thing. I mean, I only have 4. I've given up on collecting the Jaegers. I'm done with that because this has happened a lot with NECA's like smaller figures. The Kaiju are fine. They're the big ones. They're fine, but they're messing up with the way they have their arms. Like my Tacit Ronin figure, they put glue on the ball joint so I can't move it at all.
Oh,
And
nice,
the first time I got the '94 NECA Godzilla, as soon as the one arm wouldn't move, and as soon as I tried to move it a little bit, the ball joint literally snapped off. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I was able to take that one back, but I can't take back the Tacit one, so I've given up on collecting the robots, but the Kaiju are pretty cool, though. I have 2, so.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4, what inspired you to start YouTubing?
I get this question a lot. What inspired me was just to communicate with other G fans. I was thinking, I mean, when I first came up with the channel, I just had this, I don't know, motivation to just like make a channel that had a bunch of Godzilla stuff on. I wasn't even thinking of creating my own content. That's what's kind of funny about this is when I first started, I just posted like trailers. If you look at my archive videos like back in the day, the first videos that I uploaded were not my own creations. They were just the trailers of the movies, and I was gonna put up like outtakes and behind the scenes videos on all the Godzilla stuff, and just other videos I would just take and download them onto this one channel that I'd be like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to just have like this thing. But then it just started to, I started to gain a lot of subscribers, and I started to see that people were interested in my opinions on stuff, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I can start making this my own, and yeah, now I'm here. Looked up to that was a Godzilla fan. There wasn't anybody that I knew. I knew a little bit about like Deadzilla and Gojifan1993, maybe Samson West, but I wasn't like fully. I didn't watch a lot of their videos all the time like I do now, or fans of them like I am now. Then I just started my channel, and then I saw Monster Island Buddies, and then that really got me inspired to. I think that inspired me a lot to do Gabber's Bad Day when I came out with that video. It mostly was just me and just saying, hey, I just want to, like, I don't know, make Godzilla videos and talk to other G fans. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I started my channel because of you and Gojifan1993, so yeah, thank you for that kind of. This will be in like 2 parts, part 1 and part 2, because we're at the 8-minute mark, and I mean I didn't buy Bandicam, so it stops after a certain time. So, is it okay if this goes with 2 parts?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, and I got a random phone call, so my recording, my voice stopped for a second. Good thing I wasn't talking. So, yeah, guys, we will see you in the next part.